You better start smiling if you're clicking on this video and getting this reading. Hey girl. Hello, my beautiful Gemini. How are you doing? My name is SimplyVelca, and I'm going to be doing your weekly love reading between you and your soulmate. Now, Gemini, put it in perspective. I'm just a man reading you some tarot cards, so you know your situation better than what I ever possibly could through tarot, so take the cards that resonate and leave what doesn't. If you do enjoy my reading style, though, I'll leave a link over here for my weekly general readings that I do for your sign, should you want to check that out at a later point, Gemini. But if you do find some cards that resonate with you in any of my readings, I always love to hear about your feedback. I love hearing your aha moments that you have with my tarot cards, because that's how I keep up with y'all, is through the comments. Now, if you do enjoy my reading and you find that this does give you a sense of direction, Gemini, be sure to give me a like and subscribe, because it does help out my channel a lot, and I always am super appreciative when you guys take the time to do that for me. But yeah, this reading serves only as a purpose of giving you perspective of what's going on this week, at least energetically, from what I'm seeing through tarot, Gemini. So ultimately, the final decision is yours to make. I'm not here to make that decision for you. I'm just here to hopefully give you some perspective to help you make your decision, right? So let's just start jumping into your reading now. We have on your side of things the balance card. Archangel Zadkiel, another sign, got this as their card as well. I'm not sure if it was Libra or Capricorn. It's one of those two. But yeah, you have the balance card, waiting for the perfect, it might have been Taurus actually, but this card talks about waiting for the perfect timing, number 14, so 5 for numerology, Gemini, so be sure to write that down. But yeah, this is usually a card stepping in where it's usually with this dynamic of this deck, this card will come in asking for the individual to pull on the reins a little bit in some type of aspect. This could be a certain action, trying to, I guess, because this is pertaining to you and your soulmate, right? Holding in the reins in terms of coming in so strongly or taking some type of action towards them, right? Or this could be talking about mental, right? Because the overall energy between y'all two in this dynamic is the 10 of air, which is the 10 of swords. So this is talking about a completion of a cycle for some of you Geminis. I feel like you might be moving into a new energy. I'm going to be honest here. And that's why you are being asked to maintain a balanced state instead of trying to like force things to happen. Because I know for some of you Geminis, for the readings for a while now, you guys have been stuck on this energy and trying to make some type of energy work with you. And so you may have been constantly trying to figure out what it is that you need to do, figure out what action it is that you need to take. And really this week, it seems like you need to just, Spirit's asking you to take a pause. On their side of things, they have the King of Fire. So whatever it is that they're doing, whether it's pertaining to you or not, Gemini, they are feeling very in control of themselves. They are very ambitious at this time of whatever it is that they're trying to do. It's interesting that that card comes in with these other two cards though, just because it's like maybe you're being asked to wait for the perfect timing because your person will come in when they feel ready to, but not any sooner than that. But with this King of Fire, I see action. Whenever I see King of Fire, I see this person taking action in some type of capacity. So it could be they're taking action on you when they feel ready, Gemini. But you know, let's just start with the clarifiers, because clarifiers can change the message entirely when it comes to these types of readings, right? So let's tap into your balance card first. Why is this card even here in the first place, Gemini? Let's see. I feel doing a shuffle. And okay. All right, your first card is the 3 of Cups in the reverse. So I do feel like a lot of you Geminis, you're moving into a new direction and you're being asked, there's like this push, Gemini, to balance yourself out so you don't do things irresponsibly, where you're not allowing your emotions to make decisions for you, or allowing your emotions to dictate your thoughts, right? Let's go with the storyline that you might be moving on from another person, Gemini. This is like an energy with this 3 of Cups in the reverse. It's where it's like you really had your hopes up or something. You had your hopes up with some type of connection and it just wasn't working out. It just didn't work out in some type of way with this 3 Cups being in the reverse. And because it's not working out in your way or in the way that you would like to see it work out, Gemini, there's some type of imbalance here. we have the Five of Swords coming in here. So you're getting in your head a little bit. I feel like for some of you Geminis, you might be questioning your self-worth, your self-value, because this thing didn't work out for you. And again, I just keep on feeling the need to repeat this balance card, because it's like, for some of you Geminis, I really do feel like it would be pretty important for you to ground yourself and cleanse yourself this week, just because it's like, whatever this Three of Cups in the reverse happened, like whatever was the situation for you, I feel like it really got you out of balance and really has you in this place of where you're like, I feel like I'm witnessing kind of like an energetic spiral, if I'm going to be honest here, with this Five of Swords. But let's pull one more clarifier, Magician card. Yeah, Gemini, I'm going to be honest here. It feels like whatever this Three of Cups in the reverse was, you felt good about this when it was in the upright, where you thought was in the upright, right? You felt really good about this connection. You felt really good about what was going on. And then something happened that put a halt to your plans. And because of this, you have this Five of Swords coming in with the Magician card, where some of you might be racking in your brain figuring out what it is that you did wrong. Some of you will just like constantly replaying the situations, the words that were said, the actions that were done or not done over and over in your head. And I feel like it's just doing nothing but haunting your mind. Because of this, like, you know, when you have this Magician card comes forward, the Magician is the card of manifestation. And so if your mindset is like on this lower vibration while you have this Magician energy, that's something you need to be wary of, Gemini, of like, I feel like this energy here, I see someone in the process of manifesting, like, I'm going to be honest here, like they're rock bottom when it comes to this connection, because you're wanting to make this work. And so because you're like insistent on trying to make this work, perhaps, or because like you just took a blow, like a defeat, it's like starting to make you spiral in some type of capacity. So we need to figure out how we can stop this for you, right, Gemini? Like, what you know, stop the spiral before it gets much worse. Because I do see with this King of Fire, I do feel like this is a new energy. I do see with this King of Fire, whether it's a new person or an old person, whoever this is, they're coming in with new energy. Even if you know this person, they're coming in with a fresh set of eyes, a new perspective, right? This is not like somebody who would continue doing what it is that they always. I just feel like fresh is just like the constant word that's hearing to me. I keep on hearing Knight of Swords. So this card, I did pull this card. I guess I never clarified that. I'm starting to pull cards for your King of Fire for your soulmate. This Knight of Swords comes in, Gemini, where I do feel like this person is feeling motivated, taking that leadership role with that King of Fire, going towards something, because they're going away from something that was initially toxic to them, or something that was weighing a lot in their brain, right? Whenever you see sword energy, which is the same as the equivalent of air, right? That's someone who it's usually dealing with what's pertaining to the mind, right? The mental health. At least that's how I perceive it. And so I do feel like your person is escaping some type of old situation that was just taxing on them mentally. And it could be you two from before, right? Maybe like before, if you knew this person again, how things were panning out before, it just wasn't that fulfilling on either side, I feel. And so they're leaving that, honey, they're leaving this situation and kind of like calling the shots on setting the tone for the next phase of their life when it comes to relationships. So this is good energy so far. Let's pull another clarifier, the Hermit card. So they went through this process of self-reflecting before they owned this Knight of Swords energy and started going forward. This right here, this didn't happen overnight. Right here, this Hermit card is confirming that. This Hermit card, again, like I'm going to reference both new people and old people in this way of where, if this person came in, like if you know this person, they may have gone through their hermiting period to self-reflect and all that, to take, you know, to just assess the situation, right? And then after they go through this hermiting phase of self-improvement, reflection, perspective, all that, right? Then you go in, then that's when they tap into this energy. So that's beautiful. Then we have the Lovers card, because they are going towards this. Like, this is their intention. So what I would say, Gemini, if you do know this person, or you have suspicion, or you have someone on your mind right now, who it is that you would like to connect with, I feel like with this Lovers card coming in, paired with the Knight of Swords and the King of Fire, this is an energy of someone knowing what it is that they want and taking action on it. I don't see someone really being in their head anymore because they addressed being in their head already because of this Hermiting card, Gemini. So if your person that you're hung up on right now, that you've been trying to just make it work for these weeks now that I've been tapping into that energy, if they're not showing this type of energy, Gemini, move on. Because whoever this person is, they know what it is that they want. They're searching for their other half. The Lover's card is your card as well, Gemini. So it's like, if you don't make space and like make yourself available for this person because you're so hung up on some old energy, because this person has an idea of what it is that they want out of a relationship and they do want a relationship, they'll keep on moving, Gemini. So you might be missing an opportunity here if you choose to be hung up on an old energy. Let's tap into this Ten of Air real quick. We have the King of Wands. When it talks about the end of a difficult situation with this Ten of Air or the Ten of Swords, paired with this King of Wands, this is the King of Fire, by the way. King of Wands is King of Fire. I do just feel like you're moving on. I really do feel like there's like this calling, this asking, this begging for some of you Geminis to just move on to this new energy. The Emperor in the reverse is coming in where it's talking about, I kind of feel like this is where, again, where it's talking about this disempowered space that you are having because of this Three of Cups in the reverse and this Five of Swords, right? So all these cards, I'm going to be honest here, Gemini, if you can't connect to this energy, to the person that you're hung up on, move on. Because this is like Spirit's really adding emphasis on like moving on. Two of Wands as well. Yeah, Two of Wands is literally like that individual putting things in perspective, like figuring out what is their next game plan for the long term, right? And this is you. I really do feel as if this is like one of those times this week, Gemini, where you have to just assess the situation. If you are not sure about your person and the energy that they're feeling, what it is that they're resonating with, call them out, I guess, or like try to connect with them to gauge them, because it's like, again, this person's not making their feelings hidden, right? You don't have to guess with them with this type of fiery energy. They know what it is that they want. So I guess this is where I kind of just leave you, Gemini, to like make ultimately the decision for yourself, because I don't really feel drawn to pull any more cards. I do hope this reading was helpful in some type of way. Be sure to let me know how this journey goes out for you, Gemini, because I really am interested in seeing or in hearing what decision you finally decide to make with this Two of Wands energy, because I do feel like this is the encompassing the energy for you personally is this Two of Wands. So hopefully this reading was helpful. I love you so much, Gemini. Be sure to give me a like and subscribe if you did enjoy this reading, but until next time, bye.